What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. Make sure you like the video. Let's get 1,000 likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's road to 100k subscribers. Arsenal hammer Bournemouth, but the VAR controversy, we have to talk about it today. We must. We're going to try to be objective, but we must talk about VAR. Let me make something clear. Arsenal deserve to win today. Can we make that clear, yeah? Arsenal deserve to win today. They had more shots on target. They were a more dominant team. They had an abundant of chances. But VAR is getting ridiculous. It is getting ridiculous. We are watching football now becoming a no-contact sport when it's meant to be a contact sport. First and foremost, Saka, it should be a red card. I don't know how VAR have not even gone to check it out on the screen, but it should have been a red card. Saka, it's a high foot, it's reckless, it's dangerous, and you know what? It should have been a red card. But I thought to myself, you know what? For the benefit of the game, let's move on. Let's carry on. That's the first decision. Then we go down to the Saka situation. Sorry, the Havertz situation. Personally, for me, it's a penalty. I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of people are saying it's a dive, it's manipulation, it's awful. I'm not going to lie to you. I think for me, it's a penalty. The reason why I think it's a penalty, people, is that even though there is minimal contact, Havertz is very, very clever. He sees the leg that's trailing from the keeper. By the way, he's had a poor game, the keeper, but he sees the leg trailing, and he kind of almost says, you know what? I'll glide across it, and I'll just basically tap your leg. And it is, people are going to say it's cheating. And again, I don't condone that, but I'm saying to you, it's very, very clever from Havertz. He says, you know what? My leg is there, your leg is there. I'll just go over it. And then that's what happens. For me, it's very, very soft. If they had not given that penalty, I don't think Arsenal fans should be in uproar. But a lot of Arsenal fans said, you know what? It is a penalty. The keeper's left his trailing leg out. What's he doing? It's giving the advantage to the attacker. That's what it's doing. You are giving the advantage to the attacker. So that's where the problem lies. But listen, that happened there. But Arsenal got the goal anyway. Arsenal got the goal. It is what it is. Saka penalty. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's going to happen. 1-0 to Arsenal. Arsenal, for me, should have scored more goals in that first half. They had abundant Declan Rice. There were so many chances. Trossard, Partey over the bar. They had abundance of chances, Arsenal. But then, the second half, it's 1-0. The ball comes in the air. Dominic Solanke comes around David Raya. He grabs him on the shoulder, but it's the faintest grab I've ever seen. It's barely a grab. It grabs around him. Gabriel's behind him, who I believe is going towards the floor. I don't know if there's a push or anything like that, but he then grabs another player from Bournemouth anyway. So then that's something situation going off there. But let me tell you something, guys. Raya, it doesn't affect Raya's ability to punch the ball in the air. It doesn't. People will say it's a foul regardless, yeah. But hear what I'm saying. It doesn't affect what happens after. It really doesn't. Yeah, Raya's out of position. But also, when you look at it from Raya, it's poor kind of judgment because has he really claimed the ball? Has he really, commanded his box there? I get it. Solanke's grabbed him a little bit, but honestly, it does not affect what happens after. Yeah, there's a mellow and there's a situation going on and Raya's not in his box and that allows Bournemouth to get a shot on goal. I understand that. But generally, are we going to say now football's not a contact sport? Is that where football's become now? Football is not a contact sport where we can't touch the keepers and we can't. What are we doing here? It happened last week against Villa, and now it's happened now again. What are we doing with football? Seriously. What are we doing? Is this what we're doing right now? Like, generally, guys, is this what we're generally going to do? Because if this is the situation now, then that football generally is becoming a non-contact sport. It is going to become a non-contact sport. And for me, I don't want to see that. I want football to still be the football of old. I want to see this idea that, you know what, keeper gets tussled a little bit and it becomes a bit rough and you know what, but they're getting too much protection. They're getting too much protection for me, in my opinion. And then it's 1-1 and it's a different game. It is a different game. But obviously it doesn't happen and whatnot. And you know what I mean? The rest is history. Because then, lovely play from Declan Rice, who, like I said to you, I will talk about in a minute. And he got his goal justifiably and due so much. He had an excellent game, Declan Rice. And then Trossard, who for me, again, clutch player. How many goals has he got this season, Trossard? It's definitely double figures. What a signing Trossard has been. He has been excellent for Arsenal. Excellent for Arsenal. He comes clutch, he scored goals, and there's a reason why he's in the team and not Martinelli. Martinelli came on the pitch here, go on a darting run, and he fell over himself. Pathetic. Lack of confidence. I understand that. But that is what you called clutch, and Trossard has that in abundance. He has that in abundance. What a finish, by the way. Lovely assist from Declan Rice, and he goes. And then Declan Rice gets his reward. He gets his goal. The keeper, should he do better? Possibly, yes. But Declan Rice was amazing today. Carrying the ball, winning tackles, being a threat as well in the opposition box. He was a leader today. And you know what? He has been an absolute revelation for Arsenal. He has been a top signing for Arsenal. Genuinely, man. He's got the goals. He's been there when the defense needed him. And like I said, this is his first season. I thought the pressure would get to him. I didn't really think the pressure would get to him. But if you look at the signing and the kind of, you know, the stakes amongst it, you'd probably think to yourself, whoa, man, this is a big signing here. What are they doing, Arsenal? You got to be careful here. But they did it. And listen, it's been very, you know, they've reaped their rewards and they've earned it. It's been an excellent first season for Rice. And on the whole, let's be honest, 3-0, I think for me, it could have been 1-1, but on reflection, I kind of also deserved Bournemouth. They deserved it. They hammered them in the end. They deserved all 3 points. There's nothing of luck today. I don't think there's anything of lucky or anything like that. There's no situation of luck, you know. Arsenal should have scored more. They should have buried the game in the first half. Bournemouth, they kind of, you know, they tiptoed around Arsenal. They showed a little bit glimpses. Dominic Solanke should have passed the ball here and there, but they never really threatened Arsenal. There was no situation in the game where I thought, whoa, Arsenal, Bournemouth are on top here. Bournemouth look like they're going to score here. But listen, man, another clean sheet for Raya. Again, Golden Glove is there. He's got it. You know, another clean sheet for Arsenal, Saliba. Now it's Old Trafford. Now it's the big game. Man City got to play Wolves. But yeah, man, I'll be real with you. Big result for Arsenal. They had to do their job. That's what it was about Arsenal. They had to do their job. That's what it was about. Nothing else, nothing more. They had to do their job. Guys, please like the video on the channel, people. We're trying to reach to 100K. If you could do that, that would be amazing. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video on your way out, and we're out. Peace.